One of the most painful things that can actually happen to a believer is not even persecution from the world, but getting hurt in church. It is literally the feeling of being disappointed by the people who were supposed to represent God. It is serving and feeling unseen. Many of us have actually had our shares of church hurt. For some people, the pain was so deep that they did not just leave the building of the church. They actually left their faith. So let's talk about that. Firstly, let's say this very clearly, that church hurt is real. It happens. I know what makes it interesting. Pretending that it doesn't hurt you makes you more weak and not even stronger. It just makes you silent, which can actually drift you away from God. And God doesn't want that. Psalm 34 verse 18 says that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. If you've been hurt, God sees it and is not dismissing your pain. Take it from someone that have actually been hurt by a church. And this is where we all get it wrong. Many people say that, oh, the church hurts me. But what really is the church? The church is not the building. The church is the people, which is you and I. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 27 says that now you are the body of Christ. The body. So that means that the church is made up of humans. And humans are flawed. Yes, we are saved because we are Christians and believers. But we are still being possessed. We can make mistakes. When people hurt you in church, it is not God hurting you. Sometimes it is wounded people hurting people. One thing that we need to understand is that salvation doesn't automatically make someone emotionally mature. Someone can pray in tongues and still struggle with pride. Someone can also preach a very powerful message or teach a very powerful message and still don't know how to handle conflict. Someone can even love God and still have character flaws. Philippians 1 verse 6 says that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. So meaning that we are still a work in progress. That includes our pastors, our leaders, or the person that God has placed above you. Understanding this doesn't excuse abuse, by the way, but it actually helps you not to idolize people. When people hurt you in church, the devil will always try to whisper in your ears that, oh, the church is full of hypocrites, people are wicked, these people are bad people, just leave everything and go. People change, but God will never change. So if someone misrepresented God to you, that doesn't mean that God misrepresented himself. Yeah, I know that church people hurt you and you are currently looking for healing, right? And I tell you that healing takes time. And also, yes, forgiving. And healing doesn't mean that you have to pretend that that particular thing didn't happen. So healing means processing it with God, talking about it, setting boundaries, forgive them, let them go off your heart. It's not going to be easy because this particular phase can take months, weeks. It's okay. You might have left the church, you might have actually left a particular setting, and so please don't leave God because of flawed people. You feel like this is how these people actually behave. People will actually fail you, but one thing I want you to know that God is still your source. And please don't trade your relationship with God for your disappointments in people. And it's actually okay to step back from serving in that particular space, find a more healthier church for you, seek counsel, still pray. But please don't disconnect from God completely. Don't isolate yourself because the devil is so keen on making believers very isolated so you can be able to have access to them. And when a believer becomes isolated, it gives the devil opportunities for him to do whatever he wants to do with you. Hebrews 10 verse 25 reminds us that we should not forsake the gathering of the brethren, not because the church is perfect, but because community is very necessary. If you've been hurt by a church, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you that you're actually very wrong for feeling that way because your feeling is valid. I'm here to tell you that God understands. But don't let your wound become your identity. But don't let pain push you away from the one that can actually heal you, which is God. Your healing will make you the safe person that someone else needs one day. I actually hope that this particular video blessed you and you learned one or two things. So please don't forget to always click on the subscribe button, like this video, and share it on your contact list or to probably someone you know that needs to watch this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Shalom.